So I had a lot more stuff in my mum's attic from, this is before I moved to Birmingham, stuff like childhood, teenage stuff, and some chairs. But, you know, stuff is stuff, it's better than nothing. I mainly got the camera out because it had started to snow. But now it seems to have stopped. So yes, hopefully that thing with the address on didn't get in there. But hey, what can you do? Stuff. I've got some curtains, £1 a sheet. I mean, everywhere else I've looked, it's been like £8 or something. I don't know, but I don't know if that includes the actual thing to hang it with, because all the metally bits seem to be missing from the property. And they came to check that I was living here and were like, oh, well, you should sort all this out. I'm trying, there's so much to sort out. You know, I started assembling some of the furniture and some of the bits are missing. But we're getting there. It's not so easy, especially when you have to look for work and do all the other shit and deal with the council, because they still haven't fucking connected your gas and all the other shits. But hey, we're starting to get there, and yeah, some of the stuff like collectibles, these are the stuff that I had before I even moved to Birmingham. So, you know, this has been in my mum's attic for quite a while, but it weren't as bent up as that. But it's at least better than not having this stuff. And this, some of it's mine, but some of this I've got Jen's old stuff. So from when we lived together, it's like stored in the attic. Like this, I found on the boot sale, 50p for a little donutty maker. Not a bad bargain. Spoons and things going everywhere now. Yeah, most of this is Jen's old stuff, like Jen's boots. I'll have to get back in touch with her, I guess. Oh yeah, she went Hindu and all that, so it's another part of the reason that we didn't end up together. It's like, yeah, it's like, well, it's not Hindu even, it's whatever, and pill. For some reason, like, I don't know, it was quite a while, but 3 months or so, she just kept forgetting to take her pill. And then I was like, oh, well, I'm bleeding, strangers. So, well, if you actually take your pills, like, what's that, a month of pills? And, you know, would you ration them out or something? You just kept forgetting to take them. Let's see what else we got in here. Clothes and silly bits and bobs and shoes. And her childhood toys. An old Empower thing from probably when we were living together. Bedding. Nice than the stupid blue shit that I got. Stupid free lucky underwear. Because at uni, the silly thing was to have the world's worst underwear you can imagine, and that's meant to be a lucky underwear for sports. So yeah, I got that free at an affiliate convention. It's like the world's shittest pair of underwear, so I think I won that competition. Even some old things, that's from going on tour, that's not even working at a festival. And then she liked to make hair out of silly coloured things, so lots of that. Old phone box, really old phone. Prophesized end of time. Free lunch. An old promotional thing. So not as much of Jen's stuff as I thought that was going to be. Boots and her clothes and a couple of things. What else have we got? Like old PlayStation 1 games, posts, just a lot to sort out. So much to sort out, right. Let's go on to the PlayStation 1 games, because something a bit more interesting, and at least didn't get nicked by my sister. Something. Time Crisis. Project Titan. I don't know which one that is. Is that the original one, or is that a new one? I don't know. I don't think I played that one much. I don't think it was as good as the original one, if it's not the original. Colin McRae Rally, played that a lot. Deep Nukem, completed that. Roll Cage, not that good. But I was alright. Of course, I got all the Final Fantasy games. Ridge Racer, completed that. Soul Reaver, Legacy of Kain, I have that on the PC now as well. Overblood 2. That was a broken game. Level 2 was broken, you could never complete that. It was an alright game, it was fun. It's just level 2 was broken as shit. Deeply, that's the sequel, you had to have the original 4 as well. Tenchu, Pro Skater, Front Mission 3, there's like 4 different endings and they're okay to all in. Crucial Final, that was quite fun. I used to get like over 200 IQ score on that. Need for Speed Road Challenge. I've quite a lot of Need for Speed. Mortal Kombat 3 in a very different box to all the others. Oh yeah, and I had to mask them all with B because my sister used to nick all my games like a shithead. So, yeah, and like every game I own is now marked, so she couldn't nick them. Die Hard Trilogy. That's quite fun. Might try and go through the original Oddworld. Have that. What was I trying? What was that game again? Oh, it was a really, really awkward platformer shooter thing. I think it was alright. Abe's Odyssey. So Abe's Odyssey and Abe's Exodus. Exhumes. What one was that one? Oh yeah, that's that with the camels that go. It's quite fun. Just Dreads. I played that a lot actually. Exhumes and completed it. Independence Day, that is a really shitty game. Nightmare Creatures. That was alright. It wasn't too bad. Apocalypse with Bruce Willis. That was a pretty terrible shooter. Grand Theft Auto, Nuclear Strike. Oh, he played the originals on the Amiga as well. 1. That was a pretty shitty shooter as well. Need for Speed 3. The Unholy War, a lot of people like that. I think they did a remake and demo, Legacy of Kain. Of course, probably why I ended up buying it. X2, 3D Millennium, SimCity 2000, Alien Trilogy wasn't that great. GTA 2, Rainbow Six, Dynamic Crisis, all 3 of those. Can't play number 3 though, because it doesn't play on the Xbox 360. That was the worst thing on the Amiga ever. It's impossible to actually try and make any song, not the Amiga, fucking PlayStation. Impossible to try and make any sort of music on it that isn't just using the pre-generated riffs, so it's terrible. All-Star Tennis, yeah, I liked tennis games, they were alright. Power Source, that's a demo disc, isn't it? And that had, did it have Sentient on it? A Tomb Raider, Porsche Challenge, Monster Trucks, Derby 2. I played demos a lot. Exhumes, it had the Exhumes demo. So yeah, demos worked. I don't know why they stopped doing demo discs. That's how I learned about a lot of games. And I purchased games as a result of this. Dumbasses thought, no, we don't need demo discs anymore. People don't buy these fucking magazines anymore. That's why I bought magazines. This was quite a good game as well. I played a hell of a lot of that. You had to go to different planets and clear the viruses off. And it was a shooter flying sort of game, but, you know, it was pretty well done. Wipeout 2097, everyone knows that. Vigilante 8. That was a driving game. Frogger, that wasn't so bad for being a Frogger remake. G-Dive, that was a cool game. Pretty good shooter. I like that a lot. It's like varying paths and stealing the enemies to do it, and it talks about this to the developers of Reeve, so that's why you can hack enemies and things, because a bit of that. You know, a suggestion for a shooter that they wanted. Right, so half-built furniture, old Ghostbusters thing from Tor and Kalala. Yeah, we're getting there. Treadmill, I've cleaned a bit. It's still a major mess and sort of tidying up chairs and old chair covers from my old car. So fucking hell. Right, so join us again when we're a bit more tidy and a lot less mess.